Yep, Thunderbolts is secretly a Red Hulk movie, and I've got proof. We just saw a glimpse of Harrison Ford's Red Hulk transformation in the latest Captain America footage, and now I'm convinced Thunderbolts could totally be Red Hulk's own movie. The new footage from Captain America Brave New World gives us a look at Red Hulk's transformation in the MCU. One of Marvel Studios' big projects for 2025 is this film, starring Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America. But a major highlight is Thunderbolt Ross, now played by Harrison Ford, stepping into a bigger role than ever, taking over from the late William Hurt. Marvel Studios dropped a new sizzle reel featuring a full glimpse of Harrison Ford turning into Red Hulk, where Ford's character is shown at a podium in front of the White House. He stands up and roars, suggesting he's just gone through his transformation, though the exact reason isn't clear from the clip. Ross has been an on-and-off antagonist in the MCU since The Incredible Hulk, making him one of the longest-standing characters in the franchise. Seeing him finally become Red Hulk is a huge moment. With the leader played by Tim Blake Nelson returning in Captain America Brave New World, it's likely he'll have a hand in Ross's transformation into Red Hulk, just like in the comics. Whether they'll be allies throughout the film is still up in the air. The bigger question is whether President Ross will remain an enemy to the MCU heroes as Red Hulk after Brave New World. There's also speculation that he could still be involved in the Thunderbolts movie, given his key role with the team in the comics. And honestly, I think Thunderbolts with a twist is actually a secret Red Hulk movie. I've got plenty of reasons why, so stick with me. First off, the name itself is a big clue. Red Hulk's full name is Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, so it's a pretty obvious hint that Thunderbolts could be the Red Hulk movie we've been waiting for. It also suggests we might see Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross leading the team instead of one of the other characters initially confirmed when the movie was announced. And the fact that there is an asterisk in the title suggests that they could change the title to Red Hulk if they wanted to, after the release of the Captain America movie. Beside Red Hulk, MCU's Thunderbolts team includes Bucky Barnes, Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, John Walker, Taskmaster, Ghost, and Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Most of these characters have already been properly introduced except for Red Hulk, so it would make sense for the movie to focus more on him than the others. Let me break down my points one by one. Bucky Barnes, played by Sebastian Stan, is a key character in the MCU. His story is pretty complex but kind of complete, as he goes from being a loyal friend to a brainwashed assassin and then someone seeking redemption. Bucky, whose full name is James Buchanan Barnes, makes his first appearance in Captain America, The First Avengers. He's a U.S. Army sergeant and Captain America's best friend, with both of them sharing the dream of serving their country. However, things take a dark turn during World War II when Bucky gets captured by Hydra and is thought to have died after falling off a train. Turns out, Bucky didn't die. Hydra rescues and brainwashes him, turning him into the Winter Soldier, a super soldier assassin with a metal arm. This marks a big change for his character, and when he reappears in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Steve Rogers is heartbroken to realize his old friend is now an enemy. Bucky's path to redemption starts once he breaks free from Hydra's control. In Captain America: Civil War, he plays a big part in the Avengers conflict and ends up seeking refuge in Wakanda. There, he begins his recovery, shedding the Winter Soldier identity and gaining the nickname White Wolf as he works to make up for his past. In the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Bucky's character is explored further. The show dives into his struggles with his past and his partnership with Sam Wilson the Falcon at that time, as they team up to tackle new challenges and cope with his past. And now Bucky is set to be part of the Thunderbolts team, alongside other morally complex characters, but we already know pretty much everything about him, so he is not likely going to be the focus of the film. Next we have Yelena Belova, played by Florence Pugh, who made her debut in the MCU with the 2021 film Black Widow, as Natasha Romanoff's sister and a skilled spy and assassin from the Red Room. Yelena's journey has begun to unfold. In Black Widow, We learn that Yelena and Natasha were raised together by Alexei Shostakov, aka Red Guardian, and Melina Vostokov as part of a sleeper cell designed to gather intel for the Red Room. Yelena and her family later break Alexei out of prison and confront Dreykov, the head of the Red Room, to thwart his plans. By the end of the film, Yelena is deeply affected by Natasha's death in Avengers Endgame. Yelena's story continues in the Disney Plus series Hawkeye. She was a victim of the blip and returned to life 5 years later. In 2024, she is contacted by Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine with a mission to kill Clint Barton, whom she believes is responsible for Natasha's death. Yelena tracks down Barton and Kate Bishop, fighting them as a masked vigilante until Barton reveals her identity. On Christmas Eve, Yelena tries to kill Barton at the Bishop family party, but is stopped by Kate. She later confronts Barton on the Rockefeller Center ice rink, where she eventually comes to terms with Natasha's sacrifice after Barton shares personal details only Natasha would know, so her story is also pretty much told. Another character that was introduced in Black Widow is Red Guardian, portrayed by David Harbour as the Soviet counterpart to Captain America. He has a complex history and a desire to reclaim his glory days as a hero. His character is going to be more about humor and nostalgia for the Thunderbolts team, as he navigates his past and present alongside other flawed characters, but he is not likely to take on the main role in the upcoming movie. Next, we have John Walker, also known as U.S. Agent, and played by Wyatt Russell, who was introduced in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He starts as a government-sanctioned Captain America, but ultimately struggles with the morality of his actions, leading to his transformation into a U.S. agent. His character embodies the theme of flawed heroism, making him a fitting member of the Thunderbolts, but I don't think he will be the leader, as that would be just coping with Captain America being of Avengers, and I think he is done with it now. After him, we have Taskmaster and Ghost. Taskmaster, played by Olga Kurilenko in Black Widow, is known for her ability to mimic the fighting styles of others, and beside her and Ghost, played by Hannah John Kamen, first appeared in Ant-Man, and the Wasp possesses the ability to phase through objects, a power that stems from experimental technology. Now, both characters are cool characters, but they are not famous enough to be the face of the team, to say the least. If Marvel goes with them, it's most probably going to be for their woke agenda. I hope they have learned something from the Marvel's movie mess. Lastly, we have Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, portrayed by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who has appeared in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Black Widow. She is a mysterious figure with unclear motivations, often manipulating others to achieve her goals. Valentina's role as the leader of the Thunderbolts team is hard for me to accept, as however manipulative she is, she can't truly lead them. She's going to be more of a Nick Fury figure, or maybe more like Amanda Waller from DC, to them than a leader, as her true intentions remain to be fully revealed. Who knows? She may turn out to be the villain of the movie. Now, the only character that makes sense to be the lead of the movie is Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. He is the character established well before all these characters in the MCU, and now is stepping into the spotlight with his transformation as Red Hulk. He is also more powerful and famous as a character than the others on the team, except, I think, Winter Soldier. He might be more famous, but again, Winter Soldier had been in the spotlight for long enough, and now it's time for Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who just turned into Red Hulk in the Captain America 4th movie. Now, this transformation is going to happen at the end or midway point of the movie, so there won't be much time to explore the character. And another thing that this movie will be focusing on is the Falcon transformation into Captain America, plus there is a hint that it'll explore what happened in the Eternal End credits. Apparently Celestial's dead body is introducing adamantium and possibly X-Men into the MCU. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share. See ya!